What's up, YouTube? My name is Ty, financial professional. Welcome to my channel. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is HKD, AMTD Digital. This finishes at $41.15 today. That is up 35.27%. So we've analyzed this stock a few times in the past. Once when this initially IPO'd and pumped all the way to 2,500, which was absolutely insane. And then again recently, about a month ago, when this started pumping again to about 400. And if you guys recall, during the last pump, I did say that it was probably a good time to sell, and this was likely going to pull back to at least $70. It has since pulled back now to $40, so a lot lower than I expected. So I hope apes took your profits, and if not, that's pretty unfortunate, but everything is a learning lesson for the future. So next time, when you catch a pump, make sure you hit the sell button. So no company-specific news to justify this price action today. This just seems very social media driven. Prior to today, this had 10 straight days of red, 20 out of 21 days of straight red, so it was about time that the stock had a big day. So this was mostly a momentum pump, but I'm sure there were some shorts getting squeezed out as well. This was number 4 on StockTwits today, after SPY, AMC, and MMTLP had over 2,600 mentions, so once again we're going to analyze this. Alright, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, we have a cup and handle in the making. It appears like the bottom of the cup is about $31, and there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 65, 81, 105, 140, 190, 250, or 385. And longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle, where this has the potential to come all the way back up to the high of 2,555. Although I do believe the most realistic tops would be 65 or $80. But those are all bullish indicators that is telling us that the stock should come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. We do have a gap down back at 675, so that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that the stock should come back up to 675 to fill this gap. It may take a while, but eventually in the longer term, the gap should fill. The RSI, the relative strength index, is currently at 43, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but definitely below average there. So that's a slightly bullish indicator. According to the RSI, the current price of 41.15 should be a little bit higher. And on the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence, the MACD line is currently above the signal line. So that's a bullish indicator that is telling us that it may be time to buy. In the aftermarket here, this is pulling back down to $40. So if this aftermarket action holds, that would be a bearish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will sell off. Here we have a descending channel forming, where the upper channel is around 45 and the lower channel is around 23. So if this breaks 45 to the upside, that'd be bullish. And if this breaks 23 to the downside, that'd be bearish. So right now the descending channel is a neutral indicator, but it looks like it may go bullish pretty soon. So right now, the stock is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 45.55 and 38.60. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 45.55, 51, 58.30, 65.10, 70.15, 102, 119, 135, 159, 170, 180, 189, and then 201. There is resistance above 201, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 38.60, 30.60, 1950, and then the low of 1205. So right now at the current price, 41.15, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a regular amount of price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 70.15 to the upside, the channels start to open up and get wider, so expect a significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 70.15 to the upside. And this did 3.4 million in volume today, which is the biggest volume day ever for this stock. So very significant volume, way above the average. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So these Chinese IPO momentum stocks trade very similarly to meme stocks. They pretty much are meme stocks. So they're going to go through these cycles of insane pumps/squeezes, massive sell-offs. A whole lot of nothing is going to happen for a few months. It'll pump again, rinse and repeat. So far, the stock has gone through 2 cycles of pumping and dumping. Today's pump was not a 3rd cycle, but probably sometime in the next few months, this will have its day again. So now would be the time to load up in preparation for future pumps. Again, we have way more bullish indicators than bearish indicators right now. We have bullish indicators in the cup and handle, gap down, MACD, and RSI. We have one bearish indicator in the aftermarket action and one neutral indicator in the descending channel. So technically, based on the charts, this stock looks pretty bullish in the short and long terms. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, the current price of 41.15 is a pretty good entry. It's not quite an excellent entry, but not bad at all. You really can't go too wrong here. So again, in the longer term, this should come back up to 675 to fill the gap there. So from the current price of 41.15, that would be about a 1,540% upside potential. So massive upside potential here in the longer term. And it's pretty hard to tell how far this may pull back, but it appears like 3060 is some very critical support. It's going to take a lot of selling pressure to break that. So we'll just call 3060 the low here. And from the current price of 41.15 down to 30.60, that would be about a 25% downside potential. So there's still a pretty decent amount of downside potential here in the short term. So I would say going long at the current price, 41.15 would be a medium risk, very high reward play. Definitely worth a shot in my opinion. The reward far outweighs the risk. You may just have to wait a bit for the stock to gain momentum and pump again, whenever that may be. So I can't support going long at the current price, 41.15, and if it pulls back, then you can just average down at the supports that I mentioned before. But whether you decide to go long here or hold off and wait for a better price, this should pay off pretty big in the longer term. And just a reminder, when this does pump again, make sure you hit the sell button and secure the gains. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. You should have went short anywhere in the $2,000 range, all the way down to like $50. And here at 41.15, it's a bit too late to go short. You missed your chance. And going short here would probably result in you getting burned. Again, in the longer term, this should come back up to 675, which would be about a 1,540% upside potential. And again, we have some critical support at 30.60, which would be about a 25% downside potential. So I would say going short at the current price, 41.15 would be a very high risk, medium reward play. Not worth it, in my opinion. You'd be shorting for crumbs and exposing yourself to a massive amount of upside risk here. So if you want to go short, please do that at your own risk. But I really don't see why you would do that. Seems like a really bad idea. So I don't like the current entry, 41.15, on the short side. But I will say if/when this does come back up to 385 to complete the cup, or 675 to fill the gap, then I think those would be some excellent entries to short this down. But it's probably going to be a while. And for now, this looks bullish. So congratulations to everyone who made money on the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is HKD, AMTD Digital. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.